Here we come. They've already cast. The line is going. We're coming up. The whole field is now behind Linda and Catherine as they're coming up. I think this is the Willie Barton line. As they're coming up the Willie Barton line, they're going to run into a fence, and the hounds need to stay on the line where they're going. And you see, they let the horse jump and they go around. And here they come. They'll come by here.
Good boy. Yep, come here.
Can you tell us what they're crossed with when they cross them? What kind of other hounds?
Well, usually they started out with English and American, and then there were some people out west that started needing some speed, and they got some hounds that were not fox hounds.
They use like
bell hounds. We have a bell hound in England. We have some coon hounds that are down in the south. Walkers. And here comes Nipper. Will give you a kiss anytime. This is a pack I say that hunts in the woods twice a week, Tuesday afternoons and Saturday morning. And that is their hunt territory as opposed to all the counties you see listed that the 2 live hunts on it. Now you're probably wondering why these people have on green coats when you normally see everyone who hunts has on a red coat. Well, if you have a foot pack, if you hunt beagles or basses by foot, you wear a green coat.
You say that time?
A red coat. And in 1914, when Lily Hitchcock decided she wanted to have a riding pack, she in fact packed with furry. And so she had green coats.
You gotta push them back. Come on, back over.
Then you can see they can go.
Back, back, back. Back, back, back. Back, back, back.
Catherine's coming back to her.
Oh, they know this game.
They know the game.
Come here. Come here. Ready? Ready, 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 ready. Over.
There they come. We
All right,
have
let's
some
go push them down by the
DQs.
water complex there. Okay. Back up, back up, back up.
They don't jump. They're only just on me. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Catherine. She had all these green coats in her foot pack. And so to outfit her stay out, she thought, God, I'll have to buy more than coat. And her husband had just finished putting covers on his pulpit. So she had some more green coats. So they coats on her green coats. They have green coats.
Are they having fun?
Now, you always have whips and goes to practice, and I practice and all that. And we don't go around whipping the hound. The noise makes the hound lose his head. He lifts his head, he loses his head.
Okay.
And then he's going to listen to the
That's my doorway. That's my doorway. You're driving. Up the hill. You ready to go home? Let's go to my house. You ready to go? I'll go back. I'll go back.
But this is Master Lynn McLean from the Aiken Hounds and Catherine Gunner, who's the huntsman. Any questions for them or any comments? Linda?
I already told him that you were a beautiful woman who was the third generation.
Well, I don't know not quite sure what Larry's covered or not covered. Maybe since both of my compatriots here are hunt live, in other words, hunt a live fox, I'll talk a little bit about what we do in the Hitchcock Woods and have been doing for almost 100 years. This is the Aiken Hounds' 97th anniversary, and I'm very proud of that. We have several individuals, two gentlemen who work for the Hitchcock Woods Foundation, and several very intrepid members of the Aiken Hounds who lay the drag for us, and it's done depending on the day and depending where we're going, on horseback and sometimes on foot. And the scent we use is fox urine. And Catherine has been working very hard with these hounds to not only have them deer broke, but also have them coyote broke, so that they know that they are to run fox and nothing else. Anyway, the folks who lay the drag start about an hour ahead of time and go and drag the scent on a rag through the route, the pre-chosen route in the woods where we're going to go. And they run in the woods, and of course the riders run and jump fences at the same time. So it's a lot of fun, and we stay out. We go out Tuesday afternoons and Saturday mornings and stay out a couple of hours each time and have a really good time. Question?
I got a question, Linda. How do you adjust the pace when the track's already laid?
So much depends on scent, and both of these two gentlemen beside me know much more about scent than I do. But scent is a very peculiar thing. We hunted this morning before we came out here, and we had a whale of a good time. Whether it was, there's a mild frost last night, and for whatever reason they screamed through the woods today, and yet on Tuesday, St. Hitchcock Woods, different route. It was a very, they ran the line, but it was much more methodical and deliberate. It was tougher for them to stay on it because they had to work hard. Today it was there, it was hard, it was hot, they went for it. So scent is really a key thing. And when the hounds go in the woods, it gives us an opportunity to move along in the open and not worry about stampeding hounds or any such thing. So we can ride and jump, and the hounds can work next to us or just ahead of us. And it's quite a wonderful spectacle. Yes?
Do you raise the drag after each check? So in between, or is it?
We confer, depending on the day, and we know enough about scent to know that we want to run a hotter line on a dry day if we possibly can to make it more fun. So we will communicate via cell phone to the person who is laying the drag, and we will know when we're at Memorial Gate on a given morning ready to set out. The captain will be on the phone with whoever has laid the first drag, and they'll say, yep, we're good to go. And they'll move on to lay the second one or the third one. And we stay in phone communication with folks who are laying the drag. Especially they might get tangled, or in the case of, I won't mention who it was, but quite a well-known Aiken Hound who's not here today. He was riding a horse and he was pulling the rope, and the rope got stuck on the log behind him. So he went off on his boot and got dragged off the horse. Fortunately, he had a very nice horse and it stood perfectly still, and he clambered back on and finished off the day. But I think the visual for that was pretty good, and I wish someone had had a camera. Yes, yeah.
Type of horse that you would have to ride in the woods versus
I don't think it really makes that much difference, and I'm sure both these gentlemen with me would agree that the most important thing in a fox hunter is a sane mind who can cope with hounds running, people in confusion, things going on, just a really steady Eddie who's not fazed by a lot of the things that could go on. I personally prefer a thoroughbred horse, but that's personal.
That's not my department.
sporting or not.
I guess what she's saying is that if hounds are in the wood looking for a coyote versus if a coyote has been seen and what's the process to it. That's where the hunt harden primarily comes into effect, is if you're within hearing distance of them, to get their heads up, make enough a noise that you get their attention and cause them to come quickly to you. Usually that goes back a little bit to what Linda said with a hot line. If you can get any hound to speak on a fresh game, he would speak louder and quicker and in return draw everything in a lot faster, versus a single hound out there stumbling on something that may have cast there half an hour or an hour ago will be speaking much quieter and going slower, and things are reluctant to hurry on over to it. So I guess it's sound. The more sound they make, the quicker they draw everybody together. The quicker they draw everybody together, the louder the sound gets, and the faster the hunt will go. So.
Shop, the center, oh yeah.